My friends, it is the 25th of October 2024 and I'm here in Manila in the Philippines. Today I want to catch a Cathay Pacific flight to Hong Kong on board of the Airbus A330-300 in economy class. Thank you so much for joining and coming along, and let's begin the trip report. Manila might sound daunting for a first timer, and it for sure will not win any beauty awards. But the city offers some nice places for tourists to explore. Intramuros is the oldest neighborhood, and it means within the wall. This is the place the Spanish colonizers built to protect themselves from dangers in the 16th century. Nowadays it's a peaceful place with historical churches, Fort Santiago, restaurants and cafes. It's a pleasant place to stroll around for some hours. In the afternoon it is time to head for the airport. The Grab app is a lifesaver when in Southeast Asia. For an affordable price you can reach Manila Nino Aquino International Airport, NAIA for short. I'm on a Cathay Pacific flight to Hong Kong, which departs from Terminal 3. Cathay Pacific is the flag carrier of Hong Kong, dating back to 1946. It was once known as a renowned airline for great comfort, delicious meals and fantastic service. But I often hear Hong Kongers say that Cathay isn't that good anymore. So let's see where Cathay Pacific stands in 2024. It may take some time to reach the departure hall, as there will always be some traffic jam leading up to the airport. Be sure to check which terminal you have to head to for your flight. The four terminals aren't exactly next to each other, and it may easily take 30 minutes or more to reach the other terminal. At the entrance, prepare your flight confirmation email and your passport, as only passengers are allowed inside. Once inside, you can look up at which lane you have to go for check-in. Cathay Pacific will be using lane E. It was oddly quiet at the check-in desk. Cathay Pacific flights are whopping 6 times a day between the two cities, and all of them with the Airbus A330, so demand must be high on this route. Check-in went pretty smooth and I dropped off and back without any issues. Online check-in is possible, but you still need to pick up a physical boarding pass at the airport. Now let's head through passport control and security check. The crowd over at passport control was massive, but I made it through after 35 minutes. Airside, you'll find plenty of shops and restaurants to kill the time before boarding. The variety of restaurants is good, with cheap local options with Shake Shack and Starbucks. My recommendation would be Kenny Rogers Roasters for some good chicken before your flight. I like that the shops here also offer a lot of local products. As I have already eaten lunch, I went for a pack of dried mangoes and a can of Coke. My gate was at the far end of the terminal. Once there, my flight just arrived from Hong Kong. The Airbus A330-300 is the backbone of Cathay's regional fleet. Yes, you heard it correctly. A wide-body aircraft as the backbone of your regional fleet. In Asia, it's very common to fly wide bodies on short haul. With my last money, I bought a bottle of water for 50 pesos. Boarding commenced not long after, and we were called to board by row numbers. Economy class is in the 242 layout, and my first impression is that the seat looks very comfy and well padded. I have seat 72K, all the way at the back. Blankets are available upon request. The headrest can be adjusted up and on the side. The IFE screen has a USB-A port and an audio port, and the code hook is on the right. The tray table is bifolded and can slide towards you. There's also a cup holder on the back of the tray table, always handy to have. Below is a seat back pocket with an in-flight magazine and a headphone. The legroom is pretty generous for a regional flight. This is how the seat looks like when fully reclined. By the way, my seat has a curtain folded away along the wall, but this didn't bother me. Individual air vents are installed, as well as universal power sockets underneath each seat. We are all set for departure. Thing is, Manila Airport is overcrowded and operates at max capacity. This means there is often a long wait before we get a departure slot. Well, in that case, let's have a look at the in-flight magazine. It's in Chinese and English, featuring mainly travel articles. On the back is a shopping catalog. After 45 minutes past our scheduled departure time, we were finally given the green light for pushback. Flight time to Hong Kong will be 1 hour and 35 minutes.
You can store any hand luggage or large items in the overhead compartment for takeoff and landing.
如果你有隨身攜帶手提行李或低廉物件，喺起飛同降落前，請確保。
While crossing the South China Sea, let's have a quick look on the IFE screen. Response time could be quicker, but the selection is pretty impressive. There's a wide selection of movies and TV shows to watch. On this short hop to Hong Kong, you can barely finish a film, but it is good to know for future flights that Cathay offers so much. As soon as the seatbelt sign went off, the crew came by to serve dinner. There is no choice, and everyone was served a tray consisting of the main meal with braised beef, bok choy, carrots and steamed rice, together with a bottle of water and a wet wipe. Cathay provides metal cutlery for economy class meals, which is highly appreciated. Would love to have a starter and something else than a water for a drink, but that's okay given the short flight time. I do have to remark that China Airlines provide a more extensive meal service for their Taipei to Hong Kong flights, so Cathay is lagging behind in that perspective. But overall the meal was tasty and it was sufficient for me. I do have to note that due to turbulence, no hot drink service was offered this time around. Now over to the lavatory, and I have to say, it's the first time for me to see a sign which states what item you can throw into the loo, but other than that, the toilet was clean and in well kept condition. For the remainder of the flight, I just browsed around the IFE screen. Cathay does offer Wi-Fi, but it didn't work on this flight. Mainly they kept it off because of the short flight time. Now let's conclude our trip with Cathay Pacific. Comparing it with 15 years ago, Hong Kong's flagship carrier is indeed not as luxurious as back then, but I actually think that's a good thing, because now everything is scaled down a bit. Cathay Pacific can offer a more affordable price and compete more effectively. And to be realistic, do I really need all those extras on a short haul flight? For this one I paid 140 euros for a single ticket including 23 kilograms of checked luggage. This was bought last minute, but advance fares can go as low as 90 euros, and I will gladly pay that than the 350 euros I once paid with Korean Air just to get from Taipei to Seoul. Cathay Pacific offers good value for money and delivers a great product with an incredible comfy seat, extensive entertainment choice and a simple but nice dinner service. Overall, a very solid experience. And that was Cathay Pacific from Manila to Hong Kong. Thank you so much for joining and coming along. Take care guys, and we will see each other in the next video.